Hey everyone, my name is Chloe and welcome to day one of Vlogmas. So I'm so excited to be doing this another year, and if you didn't see my announcement video, I will link it down below, but I'm doing something similar for Vlogmas that I have every other year, in which I've had somebody in my life wrap up or give me books that they want me to read for whatever reason. They want me to guinea pig them, or they've read them and loved them. Now this year is a little bit different because my husband and kids are doing it, and my kids are readers, but of course these are going to be mostly adult books. And so what my husband has done throughout the year is take them to all of my favorite used bookstores. So the Friends of the Library, Savers, Half Price Books, Goodwill, and they have collected 24 books and wrapped them so I could read them and vlog them and kind of have blasts from the past. So as I am filming this, it is January 5th. I have a 2-month-old and a 2, 4, and 6-year-old. My 6-year-old will be 7 here soon, and that is crazy. I think I talk about her age at the beginning of every Vlogmas because it's just mind-boggling. And I don't know, parents of multiple kids, I feel like my oldest, her birthdays are always the most emotional for me because it's the first time having a 7-year-old. That feels like an old lady. So right now we are in the middle of our first big snowstorm of the winter. We had some snow, I think in November or maybe December. I'm not sure. We had one snow, but it was pretty much like here one day, gone the next, not anything to get ruffled about. Today it started icing yesterday. And today I think we're going to get about 8 inches, and it's blizzard conditions with a lot of wind and stuff. And so my 2 biggest kids are outside playing, and I'm shocked how long they're lasting because it is freezing and the wind is intense. And in fact, they're both actually right here. I think they're done. They've got like bright pink cheeks and all of that. So other things going on right now, life-wise, that I hope will be kind of comical when I'm editing these in December is not comical, but our baby is having some issues with like tummy stuff, and so we're really playing with food allergies. And so my diet, like I've been eliminating everything diet-wise, and so that has been really all-consuming. And then otherwise, yeah, that's about it. We have had a great winter break, but we're all a little stir crazy, and so I'm glad they're out there in the snow because I will not be. But that is everything. The Chiefs have their last regular season game today. And yeah, as I was doing this last year, somebody was like, spoiler alert, they win the Super Bowl. So hopefully, spoiler alert, they won the Super Bowl. Hopefully. But so we have 2 options right now, and I picked this one because the wrapping has me intrigued, and I think the girls probably wrapped these. The other thing about this year's Vlogmas that makes it a little bit special is my husband, he offered to vlog as they were buying books, and so they've gone on one venture right now, and I asked him if he vlogged, and he was like, whoa, no, like, I think he's got some footage, so we'll see if he can successfully vlog their shopping trips. I will definitely have him talk about that at the end. We'll do a video that's all the vlogging, but let's open this and see what it is. And then this one, my 4-year-old is saying she's the one that picked this one, so we'll see. Okay. Oh, it's a hardback. Oh, a Mrs. Miracle Christmas by Debbie McComber. I love Debbie and I love Christmas, and it's not too far gone from Christmas to enjoy this. I will read this probably immediately. So Mrs. Miracle, I've read some of these books. In fact, let me look. Let me look and see. I don't think I've read this one, but I have read some Mrs. Miracle. Let's pause and look this up. Or just talk amongst yourself. Mrs. Miracle Christmas. Or maybe this is marked as a standalone on Goodreads. Is this a Goodreads gone wrong? No, it's Angelic Intervention number 11, which is fine. It doesn't matter at all. Because this is about the 3 angels, I think. Let's see. That it's the last book in the series, so that's good. Okay, look at this dog. Dog on the cover. Did you see that dog on the cover? Why did you pick this one, Annie?
Ainsley did.
Oh, Ainsley did. My oldest picked it. Why did you pick it?
I picked it because I thought you would like it, and you like Debbie McComber, and it's close to Christmas, so that's why I picked it.
Okay, she said she picked it because she thought I would like it, and she knows I like Debbie McComber, and it's close to Christmas, so I would like it. Look at that house too. It's green and red. It is festive. So it says, as the holiday season begins, Laurel McCullough could use some good news. She and her husband Zach have been praying for a baby that seems more and more like an impossible dream, and they've had to move in with her beloved grandmother Helen, who's having trouble taking care of herself. But when Laurel contacts a local home care organization for help, there's no caregivers available. Then Mrs. Miracle appears at the door. No stranger to lend a helping hand to a family in need, Mrs. Miracle reveals herself to be nothing short of a godsend. Helen's even convinced she's an angel, and Laurel can't help but notice that with Mrs. Miracle's companionship, Helen is noticeably happier and more engaged, decorating the family Christmas tree and setting up the nativity. In the meantime, Laurel and Zach encounter curious signs, all pointing toward the arrival of a special baby. So I think this is going to be a little bit allegorical maybe, and a little bit sweet, and I'm really excited. It's 255 pages, so this should be a quick read. I'm like in the middle of stuff right now, but I'm going to vlog as we do this, and I will insert some footage of the snow because, you know, that's what a good Midwesterner has to do, is talk about the weather. And yeah, so that sounds really exciting. Thanks, girls. Okay, we'll update I will see when I have something to update.
Day breaks and I'm burned by the morning light. I make the same mistake more than twice. Same song, but brand new dance. I wear out my third second chance.
Hey everyone, so do I look like I just woke up from a nap? That would be because I did, because it is the next day, and I think we ended up getting about a foot of snow. And so today it was like an emergency weather alert or whatever, blizzard warning, and not to go anywhere unless you absolutely have to. And it was just another day stuck at home. And today was supposed to be the first day that the kids are back in school. Obviously doesn't apply to my kids because we homeschool, but everybody's school got canceled today and tomorrow. And tomorrow, one of my kids does have enrichment school, so that got canceled. And I've got my 2-month-old's well child check, as well as like checkup for some of her health stuff going on. And we'll see if it happens. I am so sick of being stuck in the house. And not only am I stuck in the house, this is totally complaining. First world problems. We have heat. We have food. We are safe. And so I'm very, 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 very grateful. However, I am losing my mind just being stuck in the house and not being very active, because I'm stuck here with 4 little kids, and who all need me to like do this, do that, do this, do that. We've been inside forever. I need help with this craft. I need help with this. And so I'm not getting anything done, and I'm not going anywhere, and I'm not getting enough movement, and I'm ready for the world to open up a little bit and to thaw a little bit. But you guys, I don't have my watch on. It's currently like 10 degrees, and thawing is nowhere in the future. And it iced like a solid inch or something before the snow. And so we're going to be in this snowy mess for a hot minute. So all that to say, I listened to the entirety of this last night. So because also with my daughter's health issues, it requires that I wake her up and feed her every 3 hours, even if she doesn't want to wake up. And she is a freak baby who loves nighttime sleep. And so I'm waking her up every 3 hours. Feeds take a long time because she doesn't want to be awake, etc. So I listened to all of this, and it was sweet. It was exactly what you would expect. It is, it's number 11 in the Angels Intervention series. That doesn't matter. You can read this as a standalone. There's no dog in the book, I don't think, but it's a cute cover. Anyway, so this is about, let's see, Laurel, I don't know why I couldn't remember that, Laurel and Zach. And they live with her grandmother because her grandmother, Helen, is having problems with dementia. And so they live with her and kind of take care of her. It's been fine. However, now her dementia has progressed to the point that she definitely needs a full-time caretaker. And Laurel and Zach both work, and so they have to hire somebody. So they can't get anybody. They call like this agency, and the agency's like, well, it'll be after New Year's before we can get somebody. But then Mrs. Miracle shows up on their doorstep and says, hey, I'm here to help. And Mrs. Miracle Come to find out, her name's actually Mrs. Merkel, but she calls herself Mrs. Miracle. And she tells Helen that she's actually an angel, like an actual angel. And so she forecasts some things. Laurel and Zach have been trying to have a baby, and so she kind of forecasts the future of that. She talks about having met some family members in heaven and all of that kind of stuff. And so the whole time, Laurel and Zach are wondering, is she off her rocker? Like, because Helen is telling, the grandmother is telling them this stuff. So she's like, is she off her rocker, or is she actually doing, like, is she actually an angel? We kind of just jumped in without looking because we needed help. And so that's really the case of the gist of the story. And we're really just following Laurel, Zach, and Helen as they go through the holiday season and life with Mrs. Miracle. And it was sweet. It's cheesy. It's what you would expect. It's not my favorite Debbie Macomber Christmas by any means, but it was definitely wholesome, and I enjoyed my time listening to it in the middle of the night. And so I would recommend the Angels Goodness, Surely, Goodness, and Mercy from this Angels Intervention series or whatever do show up, but it's a very minor thing. So like I said, you could definitely read this solo, and it's not overly Christmassy, I guess, but definite trigger warning for adoption and all of that. But it was sweet. So kind of an anticlimactic, kind of a quick first vlog because I read it so quickly. It was a 6-hour audiobook, and on 2 times speed, that's 3 hours, and I guess I was up for 3 hours in the middle of the night, which is great. I bet by the time I see this, I'm going to miss these newborn days because I love the newborn stage so very much. And my daughter will be over a year by the time I'm editing this and seeing this. And so trying to just soak up every moment of this slower, snowy season, though I'm really just wanting to move and get out and all the things. The one thing about being trapped inside is we're not catching all the germs, hopefully, so that's great. But tomorrow is going to be a doctor day and all that kind of stuff. So that is everything for the first day of Vlogmas. Thank you for joining me. We'll see you tomorrow.